Hey everyone, Johnny here with a very special person, Mama Formosa. We're gonna call you.
Okay.
That's your screen name for today,
Okay.
and we'll get into why. I wanted to do a quick video discussing her story. I thought it was very interesting. Been wanting to do this for a while now, so we'll give you a brief history of what's going on here leading up to the pipe smoking, because it's a great story. She's got a great story to tell. So I labeled you Mama Formosa because you're originally from Formosa. Is this correct?
Yeah, now they call it Taiwan.
Now they call it Taiwan. So I never knew that. Now this is Madam Saltwater's mother. Madam Saltwater is half Taiwanese.
Side. Yes.
For those of you that don't know that, because I know you haven't seen many videos with her in it, but she's half Taiwanese. And when we met many years ago, I never knew the history of Taiwan. You explained it to me. Okay. I never knew that it was actually called Formosa. Well, let me get the housekeeping out of the way. It's Sunday, smoking a church warden here, and I'm smoking some Davidoff from Father John. This is like my third or fourth tin now that I'm into of the stuff that he sent me. So Father John, if you watch this video, thank you so much. I'm really enjoying the Davidoff. Now that that's out of the way. So Taiwan was originally called Formosa.
Yes.
This is correct. And you told me that the indigenous people, the native people to Taiwan, consider themselves Aboriginal. You call yourself an Aborigine.
Yeah, that's
right?
my relative. Yeah, it's
right.
my family.
So most people, I'm not sure if they know that, because I didn't know that. When I hear Aborigine, I think of more like New Zealand, down that area of Aborigine, but it's just basically a term of an indigenous person, someone who's native to the land.
Yes. we have Aboriginal in Taiwan too. That means we are the original there. We didn't come from China. We were always there in Taiwan.
That would be similar to what Native Americans are to this country.
Yes.
Okay, yes. So we get that out of the way now. Your people were tribal people.
Yes.
And we have some pictures that I'm going to put up. I'll do that right now, and I'll put up a picture. And the picture, it was your grandmother or your great-grandmother who has the tattoos?
My grandmother.
Your grandmother. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to take a pause for a second, and I'm going to put up a picture of your grandmother, and we'll get into the whole tattoo thing, and then we're going to get into the whole pipe smoking thing, okay?
Okay.
So let me put up the picture, and this is Mama Formosa's grandmother. Okay, so that was Mama Formosa's grandmother. What was her name?
My grandmother's name?
Yeah, the one we just showed the picture with the tattoos on her face.
Okay, we didn't have written. We don't have a written. They don't have a written.
No written language in Formosa. No written language.
Yes, and she will call. Her name is Maywan. Okay. Aborigine means Maywan. Maywan. My name is Iwan.
Iwan.
So they connected me like.
Okay.
So that's her name.
What happened to Formosa? The Japanese were the first to conquer it?
Okay, that was before I was born. I understand Japanese invaded Taiwan, right? And then I was not even born then. My father...
Did they do away with... Didn't someone outlaw the tattooing of the tribal people? Because they all had tattoos, men and women, correct?
My grandmother's generation, yes, they had tattoos.
Who outlawed it?
I don't know, maybe Japanese people, so they could be recognized.
Okay.
They are Aboriginal.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many tribes were there where you live? You were in the mountains, correct?
We live in a jungle somewhere.
Okay.
Japanese people discover us high in the mountain, and they transport us to where close to the, people, close people.
And you had to start the Japanese people. So a lot of the people learned Japanese.
My father's generation, my mother's generation, that generation was educated by Japanese.
Okay.
my generation was Chiang Kai-shek already came in.
So now the Chinese come in from
After doing the World War II, Japanese lost.
Chiang Kai-shek comes
Chiang
in,
Kai-shek came in because Mao Zedong kicked him out of there.
and everything
China.
turns into
Now,
Chinese influence now.
yeah, everything now we're not allowed to speak Aboriginal, we're not allowed to speak Japanese because now government is changing to Chiang Kai-shek people, Republic China they call it.
Okay, that was the communist people.
No, Republic China is Chiang Kai-shek people. They are not communists. That's
Okay.
where Taiwan
Mao
is.
Zedong was the communist.
Mao Zedong, see, Chiang Kai-shek and Mao Zedong used to live in China. They had a civil war, and Chiang Kai-shek army lost with help of American. The Chiang Kai-shek people, which is they're not communists. They're Republic China.
Okay.
They're against communists. So they came to Taiwan.
They come to Taiwan, and now everything becomes Chinese influence.
Yeah,
You had to
everything.
speak
now
Mandarin
everything
now?
we have to go to school for Mandarin. My generation, we had to learn everything in Mandarin.
So let me go back before I forget about the tribes first, and then I want to get into that, and we're going to get into the pipe stories. You were from the tribe known as the Atayal
Yes.
tribe. I remember your daughter, Madam Saltwater, made us watch that movie. I don't remember the name of the movie,
No, I don't
but
remember.
I'll see if I could ask her. She'll know the name of the movie, and it was one of those you had to read movie subtitles, which I'm not a big fan of. Obviously, you understood it. It was in Mandarin, right?
It was in Mandarin.
But there were some people that were speaking
Aborigine.
which
Yeah.
is
I
not a
under-
written language, you said.
No, they're not.
And not many people speak that anymore, correct?
No.
But you still
I
speak.
still remember if I bump into my generation, we could communicate each other. But younger, they're kind of losing that. They're losing that.
Everyone's now, it's just Mandarin.
Yeah.
Right, so you speak your native language.
Mhm.
Did it have a name? Just, there was no name for it.
It's Taya.
Atayal.
Yeah, Taya.
So you speak that,
Yeah.
and you speak Mandarin.
Yes.
And when you came-
Mandarin, I have to go to school to learn how to speak Mandarin.
And you read and write in Mandarin. I know
Yes.
that, obviously.
Yes.
So she's great to take when you go for Chinese food, I'll tell you that. And then you came to this country not speaking any English. What year did you come
Right.
here?
I came here about 1970.
1970. And you learned English.
I didn't speak any English.
You learned it here.
I learned here, yeah.
That's a great story. And you love the country, obviously.
Oh, God bless America.
She's
Yes.
loves the country.
I love the country.
What's there not to love about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we got most of the history out of the way, the tribe, how many tribes do you think that you remember knowing when you were a young girl other than the Atayal tribe?
I was told there's maybe, I don't know, one I know is maybe 7 and 8.
7 or 8 tribes.
Yeah. But
And
we
they didn't
speak-
get along. They didn't get along?
Yeah, they used to. We had to prevent them not to come to our tribe because they come to steal our things.
Cut your head off,
They cut
right? They were
their-
headhunters, weren't they?
They were protecting their own tribe,
Yeah, you don't want to get messed with those people that cut your head off and shrink it
and they hang it up.
and hang it up from a tree, right?
That's
But it's
before
the-
my
but
generation.
it's the truth.
Yes.
All right, so let's get into the whole tobacco and pipe story because this is what this is really about. I remember seeing the movie we watched a few years ago, and I saw everyone in the tribe, the people all tattooed of the movie, smoking
Tobacco.
bamboo pipes.
right.
Now this was before I was even into pipe smoking.
Right.
And now that I'm into the pipe smoking, I'm dying to get a bamboo pipe, but I want to make it myself. And you said you know how to do it.
Yeah, I saw them how to make it.
You saw them. Okay, and I remember everyone in that movie was smoking tobacco out of
yeah.
one of these very simple looking bamboo pipes. We have a picture somewhere of someone in your
I have to
family.
find
Who
it,
was
yeah.
it?
My cousin John.
Smoking a bamboo pipe?
No, he has it in his office for memory. So I'm gonna have to call her.
The picture, where there was a picture of someone in your family,
That's
a
my
woman.
grandmother.
Of your grandmother
If
smoking
I
the
can find
pipe.
the picture, I show you.
Okay, so we don't know for sure if we could find that picture. If we can, I'll definitely
Nikki
put
has,
it up.
my daughter has the pictures of native, my people smoking that pipe right now.
Right, she's got pictures. So what I'll do is
can use that.
we're gonna show a picture right now of your people, meaning your tribal people,
Yeah.
but they're not your family members.
No.
Right,
no.
the last picture I showed was your actual grandmother with the tattooed faces.
Yeah, I had to find it.
I'm gonna show a picture now of the people of her tribe, the Atayal tribe,
Yes,
and you'll see
kind of
them
pipe.
with the tattoos and smoking the pipe.
yes.
Okay, so I showed one or two pictures of the people smoking that type of pipe. What do you remember about the pipe smoking, and what do you remember about the tobacco?
Okay, my grandmother, when I was about 9 years old, she used to go to the field and she grew on her tobacco. And I used to help her to take it. The leaf is this wide. She used to catch them. She used to take them and she used to put it to roast it.
To let it dry out?
Let it dry, yeah. After they're nice and dry, right, she put some, she used to carry a pouch. She used to tuck it in there. Then she used to wear a towel, a headband, right? And she used to take her pipe, she used to,
Put the tobacco
in there. And
what did they use to light the pipe?
That time I used to buy her matches.
They had matches at that time. Okay.
Yeah, and they used to use
I know it's a silly question, but I gotta ask.
During that time, we didn't have electricity. We didn't have anything.
No running water, nothing.
No, we had to go to the river. We had to go get the water in a bucket. We used to take it home.
That's an amazing story.
Yeah, and no shoes, all that stuff.
Okay.
So we used to have to go, natural water. We used to get a natural water. We used to go in the field, get the water in the bucket, and we had to fill it up in the tank. So anyway, tobacco situation was, she used to put tobacco in a pipe. She used to smoke it,
Did she smoke a lot?
Not too
was
much.
she smoking all day long,
No,
or you would just see her once in a while?
Once in a while, not all the time. She used to put it in her mouth. She used to puff it, puff it.
Okay.
Then when she was finishing, she used to empty it like this, and then after she's done with it, she stuck the this thing here. What do you call this?
The stem.
Stem. Stuck it in her head.
That's a great story.
Yeah, she stuck it in her head.
How many other people besides your grandmother smoked the pipe?
There were a few of them.
Okay.
There were a few of them. Yeah, in her generation.
Okay. I think it's a fascinating and amazing story, and it's. I can't believe I can't find bamboo right now.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it so many times on the sides of roads, and for the life of me, I can't remember, and I refuse to buy bamboo. Because I could go online and buy a piece of bamboo to make it, but I refuse to do that. I need to find bamboo that's growing somewhere, and chop some of it down, and
you don't need
have you
much.
help me make a pipe.
We'll try.
Yeah,
We'll try.
that would be great. But
we try. I'm going to call my cousin Taiwan. I believe he has one. A regional one.
Oh wow!
I'm going to see if he still have it. I'm going to ask him to mail it to me.
Well, that would be great.
Yeah. So let me
All
try
right.
to call him.
Well, I thought it was a very fascinating and interesting story, and I wanted to share your story with everyone
in
the pipe community, because I'm sure that they'll all enjoy this story.
Okay, I hope so.
I hope so too, and I appreciate you doing the video. I really do. And we're gonna.
I hope I can find my grandmother's pictures that I have, black and white. She's sitting down. She's squatting down in the
squatting down,
and she's smoking her pipe, just like that.
Okay.
But if I can find it,
if you can find it,
yeah.
we'll try to put a picture of that at the end of this video.
Okay.
I want to try to keep it. we have a picture of your grandmother, who's your actual family member. We showed some pictures of other people that are not related
we
to you,
sent- yeah.
but are tribal people
We
smoking the
show
pipe.
it to them.
And if you can find this picture of your grandmother smoking the pipe,
Yes.
I'll put it at the end of the video, and that would be great.
Okay, the one we have now for different tribe smoking the cigarette, it's the same tribe. That's not my grandmother, but exactly the same pipe.
Smoking the pipe that we
Yeah,
showed
it's
the
the
pictures
same
of.
one.
Okay,
You
but that's
showed
the
them.
same looking pipe.
Yes, exactly. the one.
Okay. Well, Ma, thank you for doing the video. What I need.
Goya aini.
Okay, that's a sheshani.
Lokahtakora.
What is that?
This Aboriginal people knows that.
Okay, only
No
Aborigine people?
Chinese people won't know.
They won't know that. So
Lokahtakora means
if your family back home gets to watch this,
they understand.
they're gonna understand
No
you.
Chinese people understand or Japanese people understand.
Okay.
My people, Aboriginal people, only that people understand what I'm just trying to say. Lokahtakora.
There you go. Thank you, Ma.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm glad we got to share this story with you. And I look forward. Maybe we'll do another video down the road.
Yes, yes. When I find the pictures.
When you,
next
well,
time.
we'll see. So thank you again, Ma.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you soon.
Yes.
God bless.
Bye.